running away from home at 10, 5 different foster homes. You can only imagine things that I've been through. When people judge me, they don't know half my story. They couldn't walk a mile in my shoes to live on the streets and go into people's houses and sleep on mattresses on the floor. And then they want to call me whores and prostitutes, but can't bring you one guy and gave head to, but they just want to belittle me because of fashions, because I take my credit and I like to dress well because it makes me happy. So.
No, can I just say one thing?
Because I say whatever is on my mind. They don't never get to know me.
That's
they
not
never
true.
sit down and say, hey girl, come on over, what's really going on? And I say thank you. Thank you to both of you all, but definitely you. Sanya has called me and been like, you know what, that
King is absolutely right. I agree with her. It's not true, Marlo. It's not true. I think that Marlo is so caught up in her feelings right now. And not only that, they filmed this in the middle of the show still going. So they filmed this probably like a couple.
3 episodes before the last episode.
Right,
3 or 4
episodes before the last episode. And they're still in their feelings. But I think that Marlo should be apologetic right now. I think she should be apologizing because she made an ass of herself. She came on here with friends. She didn't come on here with the enemies. She created her own
yes, she did.
enemies. First of all, you call Kenya a liar by saying this girl wasn't sick when you should have shut the fuck up, because we are watching from the outside looking in, and from what they have portrayed, she was fucking sick, and she was too sick for me to even be filming with her.
Right.
Okay? Because I wouldn't.
She started goddamn coughing like that in New York in front of you, and how the fuck you didn't know she was getting sick?
Too many weeks, and not only that, she rubbed her nose. I'm surprised Marlo didn't get sick. She rubbed her nose, gave Marlo the phone.
Her phone, right.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Don't be stressing about him.
Sheree, do you know why Kenya got up and walked out?
Maybe she got a call or something.
You haven't seen your child in 3 months. I bring her to New York. I bring her to you. And then you want to complain like it's some.
So, bitch, you touch her snotty ass phone.
Right. Exactly. So, I'm not understanding Marlo whole, vision or outlook on her not being supported, or I came on here for friends, and I don't know what track her mind is on, but I think she is totally on the wrong track right now. You need to be apologizing to Kenya for calling her a liar and saying she was not sick, when from what we seen, she was sick, and they were allowing her to film when she shouldn't have even been filming.
Right. But they said she got a test, so we know what kind of test that was. COVID.
Right. And she still shouldn't have been filming, even if that motherfucker was a negative. I wouldn't have been filming with her. I really wouldn't.
It had to be negative, though. If she was still filming.
That's what I'm thinking, right? That's what I'm thinking.
You have to not settle.
Oh, you still sick?
I am.
You know what? That was wrong what you said to Kandi.
Not letting
But you
me
shouldn't do
tap it
that
like
with
another.
Kenya. Or you need me to talk to you. And I love that. I realize that's something I need.
Kenya, you started to say something.
What I find very hard is things that she says
I
does
love
not
Kenya's
match
hair. Oh my gosh.
her actions. And when she talks about having issues
Kenya
with
is
men
beautiful.
and not being sexual, but yet in the very next breath, she's talking about
Turn
Kandi
that
couldn't
TV
keep a
down
man
again.
because her pussy wasn't good.
I said that.
Yes, bitch, you said that.
Excuse me.
You don't even have it in your heart, Kandi, how to help other people. She's for herself. For herself. First of all, Kandi was a damn hoe. She everybody for free. Yeah. That bitch was a hoe, and that pussy wasn't good, and that's why you right here always got the date underneath your tax bracket, okay? Preach. And Kenya, I was miss.
Yeah, that's crazy. Jay did say that. Jay said, with Aquarius, we always say things and be like, did we say that? Because we be so angry in the moment and just going for the juggler so bad that when it's brought up or it's rewinded back to us, we're in shock and surprised ourselves that we hit so low below the belt, or that we went there when we didn't have to go there.
You know what?
But I just get it no worse than what you did to
childish girl.
I know.
Marlo is putting the low in Marlo.
Because sometimes the low blow don't even be so much of a low blow sometimes. Sometimes it be the fact that you just went there. How the fuck you gonna go there, bitch? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we was just fucking cool. I done made you that mad that you gonna go there. You know, that's the below the belt part, because you gonna go there. Saying somebody ain't got no good pussy ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why you can't find a man. You find a man below your... That ain't nothing. The point is when you said it. You said it in a time where me and Kandi, you and Kandi weren't really on bad terms.
Not
You
at
created
all.
an issue.
Right. I'm like, oh my God.
You was just deaf in the
But you know what?
dick at
That-
the damn
ooh.
studio, allegedly.
I do a lot of ghost style. I style a lot of people you know.
With Jazzy Faye, you were doing more than that.
Yeah, I was doing a little more than that, but Jazzy Faye is the man. He's produced damn Sierra, Goodies. Big Daddy, where you at? Phelan. That used to be my boo. Jazzy, oh my God. Did you set that up?
No, he uses the studio at night.
and talking to her about the boys and stuff, you know. So I just think that Aquarians, a lot of times, y'all harbor energy. And what happens is, because it's so pent up, it's like a ticking time bomb. It blows up, and it might blow up at the wrong goddamn time. And then it's just like everybody else is trying to figure out, well, where the fuck did this come from? But it's been coming. It's like a train that's scheduled to be here at 12 p.m. tomorrow. It's coming. Mm-hmm. So I just think that the timing is the crucial part of it all.
Right. And there are several Aquariuses on this show. Once again, let me let y'all know. The Aquariuses are Marlo Hampton, Kenya Moore, Ralph, and I think that's it, right? Those are the 3 Aquariuses.
Marlo, what's
I knew I could come in. I saw Kenya come right there. Hi, Aquarius, brother.
And Sheree is a Capricorn, right?
Yeah.
Before Aquarius. So I don't know how close she is to Aquarius.
And then, so that's the one before, and then Sanya is a Pisces.
Sanya are Pisces.
So that's the one after.
They are to Aquarius either. But you know, you're right. I think that Kenya has this habit of, when she don't have a good argument, she try to bring other people in, because let Kandi fight her own battle. You should have named or gave an example of how she did you wrong and where y'all went left. First place y'all went left is when she called you a lie and tried to essentially, if that's the word, have people, the girls, turn on you because you didn't show up to a get well or get it together soon party for Sheree.
Kenya, where the hell are you? Hey, Hi. Hi. What's wrong with you? I don't feel good. From yesterday when I was out at Sanya invited us to her Mommy Nation.
Mommy Nation, what's that?
It's
Wait, I don't even think I'm taking this all in. So I'm sitting here waiting on you to come, and you're not coming.
I'm not coming, Marlo. I tried to come. Started feeling woozy.
I hope Kenya feel as good as she looks, because the bitch is beat to the gods. So what kind of damn sicknesses do you have?
Get it
As if
together.
the girl was not sick for real.
Right.
So Kenya should have been leading off with that and not saying, you know, something Kandi said, because Kandi has said a lot of things. If we want to go there, Kandi has said a lot of things in her confessional, which I know that in the confessionals, these ladies say a lot of things to keep the show running and juicy. You know, the point of the confessionals have become shade since Nene was shady unknowingly, unintentionally. It has now become
a purposeful. Everybody always, who's the best shadiest person and all the girl. Exactly. Like, come on.
Because of Nene.
Through with us.
So what did make you want to come back?
You know, I feel like the Housewives of Atlanta is my baby. You know, I was the first girl here. And with Sheree, yeah. You know, I just can't give my baby to these girls. I'm just not that kind of mom.
So Kandi is good for shading her friends on there. Nene was first though. But Kandi, she good for it. But I just think that Kenya could have let off with her own fight, because you got enough of issues with Marlo. Let Kandi and Marlo issues be Kandi and Marlo issues, you know?
And good, and that's why you guys always got the date underneath your tax bracket.
What she would like for us to believe is not what the actual truth is. And it's just constantly a contradiction and hypocrisy throughout.
Andy, can I say something real quick? I just want to balance the conversation, because I think it's, you know, obviously everybody's having their own experiences, and that's
Sanya, nobody was really talking to you.
Nobody was talking to you. Now you trying to come defending Marlo because you and Kenya done got into it. You a flip-flopper, bitch.
Kandi looking at her like, bitch.
Girl, you're a flip-flopper.
Right. And here go Drew. Drew really didn't have no fight in this either. Drew could shut the fuck up.
But Marlo drug her into it.
Okay, wait.
And Drew didn't even say. Drew did not take up for Marlo. She said, "Bitch, I still can't trust you because you don't be calling me like you're supposed to."
Drew is on the wrong fucking couch, and that's what Kandi
She
meant. Basically, what they meant was the seating is wrong because Drew and Sanya
shouldn't be sitting next to each other
with this flipping of the hair that we're gonna see later.
Drew, do not do that. She's flipping her hair in my face, Andy. Come on, I'm gonna have to move in a second.
Be a lady like I am.
And not only that, pick a side. That's what Kandi is all about. Pick a side, bitch. She from Southside.
Well, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right
is
right, wrong is wrong. My ass. Kandi is with the talls and the shorts game still.
Sanya is a flip flopper, and that bitch is fake, and she's a liar.
Porsha is. Sanya is fake. She's a liar, and she's fake as fuck. Let's not call her a liar. She's a liar allegedly. How we feel is that she's a liar. Well, you know what? She's a goddamn liar.
She just said that she didn't talk to her. Right, that she talked to Drew, but
so I'm calling you a liar. Do you have proof that you talked to that girl? Because you said no producers was there. We'll talk about that later because that's coming up. We ain't got that yet.
Room and we talked. And you could have said it then.
Drew, what I'm
did
saying,
your makeup.
When I went to Drew's room, and she didn't have 85 people in the room because she always got the biggest entourage. I don't know if she's competing with Beyonce.
Oh, was that last episode?
That was the last episode, yeah.
Oh, okay, that was the
and
last
she said, bitch, that you didn't talk to her because there was 25 people in the goddamn room. Now all of a sudden, I did talk to her. Girl,
Lying
please.
ass bitch.
I'll say something. I said, this could be an opportunity for you to say, damn, is that how I'm showing up to the group? And you could have a conversation. And she's like, oh, cool. I got on the couch and she blindsided me.
Why are we talking about it in front of everyone? Like, she came to my room and we talked. And you could have said it then.
And that's why I was stuck on that couch. Because like, damn, you act like the first time you're hearing this.
Did that conversation
Do not
happen?
lie, Drew. Do not lie, Drew.
She came to my room.
Tell them exactly what happened in the room then.
That was actually on camera.
Anyway, I don't think Drew is on the right team right now. Drew is on the wrong side. This is not her team. I don't know why the fuck they didn't put Sheree over here.
They did that for
But I
drama.
understand.
They did that for drama.
Sheree's never been at the top, and she's from season 1. There was no way possible they was gonna let a season 1 person not sit at the top, even if Sheree don't get an a comeback next season. Let her.
Sheree and Drew should have been at the top of the couches. If Drew was going to be on this couch, then Marlo and Drew should have swapped places. Sheree at the top of that couch, Drew at the top of this couch. Because although really Drew and Marlo should be at the top of each couch.
Ooh.
Okay, that's just the truth.
Like, I gotta eye on Kenya.
Yeah, you're right. I hope that Sheree comes back next season. Oh my God, I hope that Sheree comes back next season. And Kandi's not at the top because Kandi said she don't want to be at the top. She said she doesn't want to be at the top today on Watch What Happens. She don't want to be at the top.
She was only at the top of the couch one time, and that was season 9.
And that spoiled her appetite for ever wanting to be at the top. So,
okay.
Y'all knew it was gonna pop off.
Maybe that's why we put them next to each other. Which reunion?
Why Kandi at the front seat? That was what I was saying. Why you were at the front seat?
Help them understand that front seat.
Kandi does not mind not being in the front seat.
I do not want to be in the front seat.
She doesn't even want to be at the top anymore, which I understand that was an unfortunate situation, but I think she's been deserving of top seat plenty of times,
right?
Especially that season Porsha sat up there pregnant. I felt like Kandi, they could have swapped Porsha for Kandi that season. Porsha was up there pregnant because Porsha brought it, but Kandi should have sat it.
So Porsha was on this couch next to Andy. Who was on the other couch next to Andy?
I don't know, but I know Porsha had that damn.
Oh, Nene. It was Nene and Kandi sitting next to each other.
Nene gonna always be at the top.
They always put Nene and Kandi next to each other.
Never. Yeah, because they know they civilized. They ain't gonna touch each other. Yeah. Well, no, Nene done sat across from Kandi a few times.
A couple of times, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Phaedra done been next to Nene a lot. And Porsha done been next to Nene before.
Yeah.
Thanks, that's all.
Kandi, you weren't on the trip in Jamaica.
No.
What was your reaction when you heard that she showed up?
And I was like, what made Nene want to come back? Because I thought she was pretty much through with us.
So what did make you want to come back?
I feel like the Housewives of Atlanta is my baby. I was...
Okay, let's move on. See that we can
call me crying in the beginning with Ralph. She was calling me crying. I'm like, baby, you got it. You're gonna be okay. I mean, but you've been upset. You're like, Ralph is upset, Marlo.
You were there. You definitely were there. But that's what I'm saying. Just the consistency, I guess, and just me being.
I'm working on that.
I
I'll
feel like
work
I
on
can
that.
trust you.
No, you can.
You know what I mean? I think that's just.
I'm not a liar.
We saw on social media about
that's one thing about an Aquarius. Don't call us no motherfucking liar.
Oh, Lordy, that was bad. That was scary. I just hear a scream from William. Auntie!
That is scary.
And that scream was a fear. I don't know if it was
that was something personal. The fact that they tried to take her camera off is immediately. They had to scope this out already.
Yeah, they knew.
They went and
I told them some words, bitch. You told them I got my AK-47 up here and I'm gonna bust y'all. She was finna cap their ass, bitch.
She definitely had a gun. She told Carlos King, I believe, or somebody that she gave them some words that they didn't want to hear.
And that scream was a fear. I don't know if it was the mother instinct in me. I said some things that I don't think intruders wanted to hear, and I told them I was upstairs, come on, and they turned around, left.
Wow. Well, Kenya, you posted, happy no one...
Bitch, no, your ass had a gun and you know you're a felon and you can't tell anybody that you carrying a gun in.
Kenya, please stop it with this withholding information. Girl, please, she just didn't want to be on a phone call with y'all ass.
Right, Kenya even tweeted about it. She tweeted about it. No. She made a big deal about it. She
said it on Jasmine Brand, yeah.
Right, she keeps making a big deal about that. But I think it's a genuine big deal. The reason why I say it's a genuine big deal is because Kenya Moore is an Aquarius, and typically with Aquarius, we are very paranoid, and if we're not paranoid, we are serious about our safety and about our energy.
Now, Marlo is paranoid. What I don't understand is how she didn't see these bitches coming from a mile away, because Nene walked in her goddamn room. She got 9 fucking security cameras all over, everywhere in her damn house.
We're not gonna let somebody, run over us.
This is my bedroom.
Bitch, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
You are paranoid like hell.
$1 million room. I need to know if I got some stalkers here.
Oh,
and I need to know if they're running out the back door.
I am just like, oh my God. It's not like it was a 10-acre property.
You have to keep your eyes closed.
Marlo.
So how the fuck you didn't see their ass coming?
and she has a security system at her
Right.
house, so I don't even understand how. But you see that security system might be helpful because they did not get away with anything. The news actually had footage of the boys being caught by the police immediately.
Right.
They got caught by the police.
Marlo was on the news, wasn't she?
Yeah, Marlo was on the news as well.
On her security system is armed, masked men kicked her door down, making a loud boom.
When I heard the boom, when I heard my nephew scream, and I knew that scream was a scream of fear, my heart dropped.
Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton says she's a real crime victim. After the attempted burglary of her Sandy Springs home July 1st, the police have now told her is tied to other incidents. She said she went to a panic room, called 911. The suspects who kicked her door and fled, possibly because she yelled. Sandy Springs police were there quickly, and she thanks God.
Just thank God that we're covered in the blood of Jesus, and I'm here to share this story with you. But my main concern is I want all the ladies, I want everyone to be aware. If you are posting items, if you do have luxury items, be careful.
Don't you move! A Sandy Springs police sergeant says police took down 4 alleged members of the gang Sunday morning.
My car broke down the road. I'm sorry, I never did.
Baby, get your Fast 5 Atlanta debut.
Yeah, but I think Kenya's making a big deal more than everybody else because Kenya is paranoid, just like Marlo. Marlo says that the feds told her don't talk about it, which I can believe. They can put you under gag order where you can't speak about it because they have an ongoing investigation.
They do that just to keep the
tell
details out of
somebody.
the streets. You never know who it was.
Exactly.
Somebody
You
could
never
set
know
you
who it
up.
was. Right, that's what I'm saying.
Kenya, on your Instagram, you revealed there was an incident at Moore Manor this weekend. Some people climbed your fence, knocked on your door. You pulled a gun on them. So you're a licensed gun owner.
As I should.
You're a licensed gun owner in Georgia.
Yeah, you can keep a gun in your house and in your car.
And so it is, if someone comes on your property, it is legal for you to
Absolutely.
pull a gun. And was that gun loaded?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Marlo had just had a scare, and then shortly thereafter, Drew had a scare. So my response was,
We didn't know that Drew had a scare.
A conference call.
We did not hear about
so
that.
We can
Apparently that was
discuss,
after.
Amongst each other,
film.
maybe learn
Right.
more things about what happened. How do we keep each other safe?
And Kenya
that
house
was
got
my main
the people came to her house a long time ago. She pulled a gun on their ass.
Oh yeah, Kenya is totally forgetting about that.
No.
She
Fred
talking
came to my
about
house,
breaking
her
into
and the
people's
boys
shit,
died 2
and
days
she didn't
later.
want it to happen to her.
She
Happened to her first, technically. Happened to her first.
Stop. You thinking about setting him up? You don't tell me. You said something about setting him up. You did say something about setting him up. You undamn. Stop. You thinking about setting him up? You don't tell me. You said something about setting him up. You did say something about setting him up. You undamn lie.
And I love how Sheree immediately jumped in and tried to defend Marlo. Like,
And then
she did tell me the tea. She might not have told y'all the tea, but she definitely called me and told me the absolute tea. She came to my house or some shit like that.
Right.
She just did.
And then Anila from Married to Medicine's house just got robbed too.
God.
So disappointed at Simone, really Contessa. She was definitely interrogating me on the FaceTime.
I thought you guys had cameras. Did you not have security? Did the cameras catch anything? The guards don't have a video of people coming in and out? They took your wedding ring? That's literally crazy.
You could say the smallest little thing. Tessa was on it, just breaking it down. Simone was over there laughing. She's laughing? Yes, she was laughing.
So a lot of these reality stars, and then Sierra from Love and Hip Hop, her house got broken into.
Honestly, I'm so glad that we're here in New York. We're in New York right now because my beautiful home that we just purchased, that we were getting renovated, was just robbed at gunpoint. After seeing a video of these guys breaking into my house with guns, banging on the door, looking all around my house, not caring if we're there, we're not. I needed to come here so I can clear my mind. I don't know how I feel right now in the present time.
And this don't have nothing to do with it, but what I want to know is, Quad and all of y'all, I want to know what proof would y'all happen to have to say that Toya is the one that broke in this girl's shit?
Ain't nobody did that shit. Shut the fuck up, Quad. Shut the fuck up. She just want to be saying some shit.
Right. For saying some shit like that. Because I just can't believe you would accuse Toya and her husband of setting up Anila
to get robbed.
Or whoever the fuck got robbed. The black girl Audrey or Anila. Who the fuck got robbed?
Anila.
On it, just breaking it down. Simone was over there laughing. She's laughing? Yes, she was laughing. The consensus for them was that you staged the whole thing. Somebody knew it was an inside job.
Who would have a hit on Anila though?
I don't know.
Is it possible she's a liar?
That.
Whoever it was. I don't think it's that serious. And then this girl get jumped up in her face yesterday, and just the following day she get robbed. Come on now. I'm like, I don't think Toya got that kind of pull. I don't think she got that kind of pull. Like, I don't know her to be with bitches in Atlanta and shit. I don't know who got pulled is Rashida.
Child, she hang out with Marlo, bitch. She got
in Atlanta.
Marlo got
Marlo ain't even got no pull in Atlanta.
Bitch, please.
She ain't got no pull.
You have lost your mind.
She cannot get a bitch ass beat. She can't. No, I don't think so at all. I'm telling you.
Hi, Diva. I gotta get my back out. Mugshots. I don't even know if she's allowed to leave the country. What's up, sexy mama? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? This girl has 7 mugshots. I don't even know if she's allowed to leave the country. Is she on parole? Okay, are we ready?
Last year, Nene brought Diana to Miami. This year, she's bringing Marlo on a trip to Africa. It's like she needs her muscle with her. With Marlo's record, she would be good muscle to have behind you. Africa.
That's why she was.
Excuse me, but we know who Parashay is now.
I don't care about that. Parashay know people, but Parashay ain't gonna break up bone.
No, she not.
Who I think would set a motherfucker up, I'm sorry to say, is a bitch like Shamari DeVoe.
New edition. Raise your hand if you have been in an open relationship. She is gonna be a wild card. I'm gonna fight them bitches.
Porsha Williams.
You want to get popped, don't you? Well, it ain't gonna happen. I don't think I have ever.
Kandi. Not saying that they will. They got the rank. They got roots in the ground. They know niggas who will literally go to jail for them. Marlo, a bitch will snitch on her. She can have somebody do it. They gonna snitch on her ass. Kandi, she got roots in the ground. They'll never find out Kandi set a bitch up. I'm telling you, I don't think so.
Kandi, that was a little East Point, the way you just said that. Because he just looked at me because I asked a question. I'm like, I didn't ask the question.
Cause that's what I mean by that. So she probably got pulled to make it happen. Now I think more so in St. Petersburg where that puss done been fucked out. She got a lot of pull. But
she been fucked out worldwide. Remember Kenya said she been fucked.
Who?
Marlo.
She probably has.
Being flown all over the world to sprinkle baby powder on old white men? Okay, Marlo, you got your first worldwide. You're known for being a worldwide pet.
Bitch, when y'all was all the way over in Japan.
All around the world and ay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
On just a world goddamn tour. They going all around the world and ay.
I'm turning it down.
Back. It was really negative. I respect that you were possibly protecting them and you from yourself and bad impulses that you might have.
It was about them. You know what, Andy? I think when I say
shut the fuck up and let Andy speak, Marlo. She talked too goddamn much. But Andy is absolutely right. I think you were protecting them from your own bad behavior, and that's a really good thing. And I love that Marlo is so unapologetic with, like, you know, I put them away, honey. I needed a break. You know, be unapologetic about it. If that's what you needed, that's what you needed. Let them judge you. It is what it is.
But like she just said here, right? Like she just said here, if I beat them or something. Right, that's what she's saying. If I beat them or something, then
judge her if y'all want
y'all gonna be saying something then. So instead of me doing all that and, you know, getting out of my character, I'd rather send them somewhere else so that way somebody else can care for them right now.
I just think it's a horrible excuse to use. I never had foster care. I think that's coming up. I believe we already heard that, or that's what she just said. I never had foster care training. Foster care parents get training, blah, blah, blah. That was the last episode. But she said foster care training, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that wasn't a good excuse, okay? If you didn't have foster care training, that's neither here nor there. Foster care training happens because they made a decision and a choice, and their choice was to go ahead with this.
The same decision you made to allow them to come in your house.
Take the foster care route, which was your decision. You could have let them go to foster care and took that route, or you could have not, and you could still go sign up for parenting classes like you are a foster parent, because technically you kind of sort of are.
Right.
If you want to take parenting classes, you can. So that wasn't a good enough excuse, Marlo. I think that the main thing is, like Karamo said, you want somebody to feel bad for you. Come up with a better excuse. And this may be an emotional thing for you, but find the correct words to use to express how this is an emotional thing for you and how this is a burden or a weight on your shoulder, rather than nonchalantly speaking about it like, oh yeah, I put them away, whatever. Right. I needed that break. And the reason you're giving for why you needed that break. It's kind of like, it's bullshit. You full of what?
Shit, that's what you is.
Right.
You need to get yourself under control because you don't have control of your house. I went in here thinking, oh, I got this right away. And I needed to just reset.
But on the other hand, hearing your backstory and hearing the hurt, and it really moves me hearing about what you went through. I mean,
if Andy say it really moves you and it makes him sad, then she probably
more so now as a parent, just to even think about. Right. It doesn't land to me that then you could be doing to the boys what you went through, which I know would be the last thing that you would want them to feel, that they're not wanted.
As we were listening to your story earlier, and you were telling us about the last home that you went to,
that she's gonna get ready to
you had
cry.
so much fun, and you really loved it, and you thought that was your place. And then she told you had to go, and that's when you really started, and you felt like you started acting out. Because of that, that's even more a reason why I feel like you wouldn't have sent them away, because you really made your home their place. You gave them the beautiful room. You take them to wonderful places. You take them out to eat. You put them in the best schools, tutors. You giving them everything that you wanted to have.
Absolutely.
And so it just seemed like it's just shocking.
I feel, Kandi, a lot of people feel that way. And I feel that when you go to a foster home, they take classes. How to be a parent, how to talk to the child, if they came from being sexually abused, if they came from being beat. It's foster parents take classes for that. I didn't take a class. I came from abuse, from the streets, from just figuring this out on my own.
Excuse.
Needed the break. I did. I needed to reset. I went and got a therapist. I have a life coach. I have to be the best I can be for Michael and William.
That's true.
Now, guess what? I talked to Michael and William. How do you feel? Do you understand why I said that? I wasn't doing that at first.
LJ from Florida wants to know, why is it okay, Marlo, to spoil the foster girls, but your nephews have to be continually humble?
My foster girls, I don't see them as much as I see the boys. And I teach my foster girls to be humble as well. But when I'm with them on occasions, when I do see them for prom
Thank you.
or
Bring up them
Christmas,
goddamn clothes that you rejected, you dumb hoe.
How is your sister doing now?
Oh, we haven't heard from her.
You have not heard from her. It was really moving and so sad seeing you and the boys making that call. I have to say, I really admired. You said, we're gonna sit here and cry. We're gonna have this moment, and then we're gonna all kind of figure out how to move forward. And I actually thought that was kind of a brilliant technique.
I always tell them, you got 15 minutes.
Not Kenya and Kandi sitting over here like we really don't give a fuck. We're gonna sit here and cry. Okay.
Can I have a tissue, please?
Don't be that way.
Thank you.
Are you moved and you want to wipe a tear?
No, my nose is cold.
Oh, okay. Thank you for
Andy, you fucked up.
But you know what?
Shady.
Star Jones, we gotta find this. We gotta go and get this from the episode we just watched. Star Jones actually just said this on her divorce court thing. She said, people who have depression, I tell them all the time, you have one day to sit in it, and then afterwards you have to get out of it. And if you don't, then you need help.
You talk the good game, now bring your street game, because that's what I'm bringing. Now, where's Barbara Walters? Miss, I'm so educated. How educated are you on the street?
So I understand that, when you feel bad about something, but go ahead.
Marlo, oh my God. Kandi and Kenya gets on my nerve. You know why? Because I know that these two motherfuckers sit on the phone gossiping. They knew that if Marlo move and touch his heart, she'll be back next season.
Right.
They would love for that bitch to be gone. So Kenya is calling it damage control because she like, that's all you did. You knew you were so fucked up that your ass might not be coming back next season.
Right.
She coming back next season. Better believe that. Even if she come back as a friend of the show, the bitch ain't going nowhere.
They ain't got nobody else to take her spot.
Even if she come back as a friend of the show, she gonna get paid and she don't care. She don't care. She gonna get paid. She gonna come back with that same drama. Oh, girl, you been fucked out in Atlanta.
Get to a play and become a producer. How to get a restaurant. Do some shit for the black culture. We got enough babies and diseases out here. We don't need no shit else about sex, Kandi. You fucked out in Atlanta, okay? And I done had plenty too, like you say. But girl, get us.
Same old bullshit. Same old bullshit.
Thank you for sharing all that.
Open up.
Well, I do think hearing about your backstory, at least makes, I think, a lot of people understand.
Hurt people hurt people.
Well, I think that's true.
Our family history is so much alike. That's why she cannot ever uplift me or give me something positive.
Stop.
She's always got to put me down. But I love it. Like I'm used to it.
Stop with the fake stories and the fake news. Stop.
You want me to move on? Yeah, you have a problem. You don't love abuse. I'm used to abuse, so I love it. Girl, Marlo, you're using your victim as
to
a
get
weapon.
Notoriety, and it's just like
girl, okay,
stop.
Listen to how you sound. You sound dumb.
Victim mentality.
I'm used to abuse, so I love it. Girl, get the fuck out of here.
I really would love it.
I'm gonna do it.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, and Andy just
messy
this shit up. He is so on Kenya and Kandi's side. I'm gonna move on, okay? Kenya, would you like me to move on? Yeah, I'm gonna move on. Messy ass, big teeth white man, right?
Up next.
All are paid. I have all the
would.
receipts.
And they said you owe him his
He
last
actually
check.
thanked me. He was very thankful.
If she could bring, if she could bring props, the bitch would have brought bones. I promise you, if she could bring props, she would have brought bones, right?
Right.
Okay, so that is part.
But I will say, just to comment on what he said, Kandi asked Andy Cohen some Kandi coded questions before. And one of them was, is he happy with the size of his penis? And he says that he is very happy. with his blessed size.
Are you well endowed?
Yes, I'm very happy with my penis.
You are?
Yes.
I was shocked by that.
You're shocked by that?
Because your thumbs aren't that big.
My thumbs aren't that big?
Yeah,
Wow, then that must mean Donald Trump does have a teeny dick. Because he does have those little hands. But no, I'm thrilled with my endowment.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've never had a complaint.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's good for me.
I must remain a lady at all times, and I do not kiss and tell. But what I can say, if I do kiss something, it is not small. I try to find that out early on in the relationship, because I'm a size queen.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Who was this wonderful person that was given a fashion show with no fashions? How dreadful. See?